I'm going to own the hottest steakhouse in Chicago, Elias told his friends while scrolling through TikTok. He had the vision, the logo, and a 40-page business plan for the hearth. He even bought a $200 chef's knife he'd never actually sharpened. Elias had a classic modern problem. He was ambitious, but lazy. He spent 5 hours a day researching food trends on Instagram, but couldn't be bothered to prep a meal that didn't come out of a microwave. He loved the idea of being a boss, but he hated the actual work. His big chance came when a local investor, Sarah, gave him a weekend pop-up stall at a massive food festival. "Show me your signature braised ribs," she said. "If the crowd loves them, I'll fund your restaurant." Instead of practicing the recipe, Elias spent the week designing the perfect apron and picking out a Spotify playlist for the booth. On Friday night, when he should have been hand-chopping fresh onions for his base, he decided he was too tired. Ever notice how we choose rest when we haven't actually earned it yet? That's not self-care. That's a trap. Saturday morning hit like a ton of bricks. In a panic, Elias realized he had zero prep done. He ran to a local store and grabbed bags of frozen, pre-chopped onions to save time. It was a nightmare. As the frozen onions hit the hot pan, they released a flood of excess water. Instead of a rich, caramelized sauce, his signature ribs were swimming in a gray, watery soup. The meat wouldn't sear, it just boiled. By noon, the ribs were soggy and tasteless. Sarah took one bite and put her fork down. "Elias, you used frozen shortcuts for a gourmet dish. You're in love with the fame, but you're too lazy to respect the food." She didn't yell. Her quiet disappointment was deafening. The angry crowd quickly thinned out, leaving Elias standing completely alone in a cloud of greasy steam. His meticulously curated Spotify playlist still bumped through the booth's speakers, acting as a mocking soundtrack to his very public failure. The humiliation burned worse than the stove. Elias went home and looked at his expensive, unused knife. He realized he was a want-repreneur, someone addicted to the feeling of success without the sweat. He systematically deleted his aesthetic vision boards, canceled his graphic design subscriptions, and took down the fake hustle posters in his bedroom. The illusion was finally dead. He did something radical. He took a job as a dishwasher in a dirty, fast-paced restaurant. No Instagram, no vision boards, just 12-hour shifts. His hands blistered from the scalding dishwater, and his back ached from scrubbing scorched pots until 2 a.m. For the first time in his life, he wasn't pretending. He was experiencing the unglamorous, foundational grit of the kitchen. He learned that ambition is just a dream until you pick up the knife. Today, the hearth is finally open. Because Elias finally learned that you can't cook a masterpiece with frozen shortcuts. Stop looking for the hack. What is one boring manual task you've been avoiding that you can finish right now?